Fancy Nancy, Poison Ivy Expert by Jane O'Connor. Look, I'm picking a bouquet of wildflowers. Bouquet is a fancy word for a bunch of flowers. Watch out for poison ivy, Mom keeps warning me. I am, I say. I know what poison ivy looks like. I know the rhyme. Leaves of 3, let it be. Why, I'm practically a poison ivy expert. The next day, I bring a bouquet to school. Bree brings cupcakes. Robert brings purple punch. We conceal everything. Conceal is a fancy word for hide. We are having a surprise party for Miss Glass. It's her birthday. By lunchtime, I am so excited about the surprise that I get all itchy. My arms itch, my nose itches, every inch of me itches. Nancy, you have red bumps on your face, Bree says. I do? Yes, I do. Miss Glass calls home. Dad picks me up and we go to the doctor. Can you guess what's wrong? Yes, I have poison ivy. It's all my fault. I am not a poison ivy expert after all. And what if my bouquet had poison ivy in it? Dad lets me call Miss Glass. There's no poison ivy, she tells me, just beautiful flowers. Merci, Nancy. Miss Glass knows I love French. She hopes I'm better soon. Later, Bree stops by. I am too itchy for company, so she sends stuff over in our mail basket. A note from Miss Glass says, everyone is starting a journal. You can write yours at home. Bree's note says, Thursday is pajama day. Will you be back? No, I won't be back by Thursday. I am miserable. That's even worse than unhappy, and also much fancier. All night, I itch and itch. The next morning, I am exhausted. That's fancy for very, very tired. Mom shows me a little jar. It's from the lady next door. Mrs. Vidine says to put this cream on your bumps, Mom tells me. It's a home remedy. Remedy is fancy for medicine. Ooh la la, I don't itch. What is this magic cream? Mrs. Vidine says it has jewelweed in it. Jewelweed grows in her garden. I like the name. Weeds are not fancy, but jewelweed sure sounds fancy. Mom brings home a library book. I learn about poison ivy. Then I start my journal. I put many fascinating facts. Fascinating is fancy for interesting. In the fall, poison ivy turns red. It looks very beautiful, but don't let that fool you. Stay away. Dogs are lucky. If they touch poison ivy, nothing happens to them. If you touch a person with poison ivy, you will not catch it. Just don't touch clothes that still have poison ivy on them. By Sunday, I am really a poison ivy expert. Tomorrow I go back to school. Yippee! In the afternoon, I go to Bree's house. Ooh la la, there's a surprise party for me. There are cookies and punch. And we dance to an old rock and roll song. Guess what it's called? Poison ivy. Fancy Nancy's fancy words. Bouquet, meaning a bunch of flowers. Conceal, meaning to hide. Exhausted, meaning very, very tired. Fascinating, meaning interesting. Merci, meaning thank you in French. You say it like this, merci. Miserable, meaning very unhappy. Remedy, meaning medicine. Thank you for coming to the reading of Fancy Nancy, the Poison Ivy Expert.